Hello, Liz here from the Chicago Children's Museum, and today we are going to tear it up. So why, might you ask, have I chosen this as something I'd like to teach you today? Well, when I was a middle school and high school art teacher, a skill that I saw that was lacking in many students was the ability to use scissors comfortably. This is not any fault of the child themselves. Our hands continue to grow the most they ever grow from 0 to 5 years old, right? So during that time, that's when we build our hands' flexibility and build their strength. If you don't get that when you're young, it's harder to get back when you're older. So that's why I suggest for playing at home, in a really fun way, might I add, you do some tearing and cutting. So the first skill I'll show you is just tearing. So when you're tearing, you're gonna put both hands on your paper and pull one side. So just do it again, pull one side, and pull again. What I love to do with this is challenge kids to make the smallest shapes they can from just tearing. Ooh, teeny tiny. And another thing you can do is experiment with tearing other materials, like tinfoil. Let's see, can I tear it? Yes, I can. How about a magazine? Let's see. Can I tear it? Yes, I can. And now how about plastic? Do you think I can tear this plastic? No, I cannot. There seems to be a little tear here. Can I tear it where it's already cut? Yes, I can. And then last but not least, how about fabric? Do we think I can tear the fabric? No, I cannot. So after you experiment and play with tearing, you can move on to using scissors. The way I teach how to hold and use scissors is the thumbs up method. So kids, get your thumbs up. After you have your thumbs up, you're gonna find the circular hole on your scissors and slip it over your thumb. Then these fingers here, you're gonna put in the other hole, see? Okay? So after you do that, you just wanna experiment with opening and closing it. Open, close. And then, cut your paper. The littles, when they start cutting with paper, just let them explore. This isn't about finishing some perfect, beautiful project. This is about play. This is about developing fine motor skills. It's also about bilateral coordination. They're using both sides of their bodies. So just let them do them. And if you do want to help, the best thing you can do is cut alongside them. Like, I'm having so much fun with this, I'm having trouble talking to y'all because I just want to be cutting right now. I find it really relaxing. And you don't need to worry so much about them cutting their fingers. I know that's scary, but it is something where they'll get a hold of it. You may need to watch them a few times in the beginning, but I have not, in my years and years of teaching, seen a kid cut their own hand. So, after you practice with paper, then you can go to all your other materials. I'm not gonna go through cutting all of these because I want it to be a surprise for you how that goes. But I will tell you, cutting different materials is great for little's hands and older kids too, because the pressure that they need to use for those different textures and materials are just gonna keep developing those muscles. So, after you do all this, you're probably like, Liz, what do I do with all this stuff now? If you have an under 5-year-old at home, sorting can be fun. And especially if they're just learning how to cut, seeing evidence of all of the things that they were able to cut and tear What an ego boost! Let them celebrate their triumph with using scissors and tearing. And my other favorite thing to do is once you have all of these little pieces collected together is celebrate by throwing it in the air like confetti. So thanks for tearing it up with me today. I cannot wait to see you all soon at the museum. Thanks!